PR Connections Radio presents this episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Hello there, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. And I am your host, Jesse Oakley III. Now, the purpose of the Sunday Morning Chat Series is for me, Jesse Oakley III, to interview a plethora of positive people that are making big differences in the community. You name it. Authors, speakers, writers, entertainers, athletes, musicians. You'll hear from them first right here on the Sunday Morning Chat Series. And today, we have ourselves a wonderful guest. Now, for all the happy people out there, many of you know that I'm an author of my own book, Greetings, Happy People, The Positive Words of Wisdom Through the Eyes of Mr. I, which is now available on Amazon. And yet, I also have a chance to actually interview great authors and amazing people, and I happen to come across this wonderful author that is here, and she is dynamic, she is motivating, she is inspiring, and what more could I say about this lovely lady that I'm about to introduce today? And she has a new book out. Yes, she has a new book out, and the title of the book is Sparkle Feathers and Princess Francy, Let Your Sparkles Shine. Did I get that correct?
That is it.
All right, and please help me welcome none other than Princess Francy herself, Francine Juhlin. Hey, Francis, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm doing pretty good this Sunday morning, and it's great to have you here on the Sunday Morning Chat Series.
I am so happy to be here from sunny Florida.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. And without any further delay, let's chat.
Let's do it.
All right. Now, let's talk about your book of Sparkle Feathers and Princess Francy, Let Your Sparkles Shine. What is this book all about?
This book is the second in a series. The first one is The Magic Library.
Ah.
And what it is, this children's series came about because I wrote an adult book, and it was a self-help book based in a fairy tale to make it more fun. And everyone said, children need this message.
Yes,
so I started breaking it down into smaller pieces and made it more fun for the kids. So this first one is an introduction to meditation for children.
Yes. All right, fantastic. Now, you have two books. One is here and one is about to come out. And I got to tell you this. So many people had their inspirations for creating their first book. For example, myself, my inspiration for creating Greetings, Happy People was based off of a discussion between my uncle and my dad about talking about doing stuff that they want to do, a personal goal. And I have my own personal goal of writing my own book, and there's Greetings, Happy People. Now, what got you inspired to actually write a book and actually become an author? What was that beginning moment?
I never thought I could. I never thought anyone would want to read my stuff. But my Toastmasters friends encouraged me. They saw me going through this big process that I went through and totally changing my life from losing 100 pounds to, actually becoming a happy person finally. And I was encouraged to write my story. Well, I'll tell you, that first book was a little boring, a little clinical, and a little academic.
Right.
But then I got encouraged to turn it into a fairy tale. And no one just said, make it a fairy tale, but someone said, this is a powerful message. And I said, yeah, but no one wants to read it. Well, what are you going to do about it? Find a way to make people want to read it. And it was right during the time we were doing a tall tale contest.
Ooh.
And that inspired me to change this academic boredom into something fun that people would want to read. And then we went one step further. After coming in third in that contest. They said, "Oh my God, your physical humor and your voices that you do, this needs to be done for kids." And it was.
Ooh wee! I tell you what, that is truly fantastic to actually get the starting point right off of Toastmasters and that contest. And that made me wish I was there to actually hear your contest speech, because I could tell
It's
you
on YouTube.
it's on YouTube.
It is District 84 YouTube channel.
I tell you what, after this recording, I'm going to go check it out and actually check out District 84, which I believe is Central Florida.
Yes.
Central Florida, Orlando, right?
Well, I live up in Jacksonville. We're all the way half of the state. Yes.
Jacksonville, Tallahassee, right?
Right.
Okay. Pardon me for a moment. Now,
well, no, our district goes all the way down to Orlando.
Oh, okay, good. So technically right in that ballpark.
You were right.
Yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness. Now, when it comes to being an author, there are so many challenges that we do face, whether it be writer's block or internal self-doubt that could happen, that could seep in, and anything else that could also say, I don't know if I should do this or do that. Well, who's going to buy this, or who's going to be interested in this, or well, I'm going to get a 5-star or 1-star rating. And there's always the sort of doubts that's coming to those challenges. Now, what has been some of the major challenges that you faced in becoming an author, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Well, my first challenge was my first publisher.
And
not knowing how it worked, I thought that's the way they all were, until we hit this roadblock.
Oh.
We hit a roadblock with the first children's book.
Okay.
And I said, okay, that's it. I've had enough. And I didn't even look for a new publisher. I was just on a podcast like this and said that, oh, my children's book will be out one day. One day we're going to get my children's book out. And he said, well, if your publisher isn't working for you, you need to talk to my publisher. Whoa, am I glad I did. Because now I know what a real publisher is all about.
Whew. I tell you, that challenge, and you overcame it. And again, that publisher, and I guess it's like what I said, that's the rest of the story.
Yes, that is the rest of the story, because with my new publisher, not only are the books coming out easily, but next month I am going to be pitching my books to something like Scholastic Books.
Ooh, that is now in hockey language, that is a shoot and score. Oh my goodness. You are doing quite well, especially with Scholastic. You see what can happen, happy people, if you have the idea and you go forward. Francine, or Princess Francy, is a shining example of what can be done if you could take it forward and actually do your best. And you never know what's going to come out if you just stay the course and stick with it. And Francine is a shining example of what can be done and what's possible. Woo, that's amazing.
If you believe you can do it, you will find a way.
There we go. Yes. Fantastic. Now, we talked about the overcoming the challenges, especially with the publications issue that you experienced, but also some best moments. And what are some of the best moments you experienced when it comes to being an author and writing those books?
With the children's books, I'm getting the chills thinking about it. Some of the best moments were when a parent came up to me and said, I had never meditated before, but after we read this book together, my daughter and I are sitting in bed together and meditating. And guess what? She takes better naps now.
I tell you, she takes better naps and meditation. Oh my goodness, it makes a big difference, especially when you do write these awesome, amazing, fantastic books that you do have. And also, speaking of meeting up with somebody, let's say that there's somebody out there that is seeing what you're doing. They're seeing the amazing success and achievements that you've accomplished, especially with writing the 2 books, especially the new one coming out. And they come up to you and say, Francine, I am inspired and motivated by what you do. You are a real inspiration to me, and I want to be in your shoes and do what you're doing right now. And if you could actually talk to that person who's inspired by you, by wanting to be in your shoes, what advice would you give them?
Well, first, I would say just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. And the funny thing is, on my first book, that one that was real clinical and boring and academic, I have a
Mhm.
sticker on it saying, this book wasn't perfect, but it made me an author. And then another sticker under it, authorship in 1 year. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start. And my team and I, we have a 1 year program where we're putting together an anthology, and we're teaching people who have that doubt, that imposter syndrome, saying, oh, no one wants to read my story and I'm not good enough. Well, we're going to show them that people do not only want to read their story, but need to hear that inspiration, and that, yes, they are good enough. And that even if you're not a writer, your story needs to be told, and we will figure out a way to get your story on paper.
Fantastic, fantastic advice. And I tell you, you hit the nail right on the head. And also, I like to say that when it comes to the people that want to be in my shoes, and when it comes to starting off at point A, I always give 3 words: expect to stink. You got to expect to stink, because
Yeah,
no one's going to do it right the first go around. And when it comes to expecting to stink, yes, you are going to stink, but you have 2 choices to make after the stinkage happens. The first choice is to actually say, I had enough. Throw your hands up in the air and say, that's it. I had enough of everything. I did my shot, and I don't think it's too good for me. But on the other hand, you should actually learn from the experience, and actually become better from it. Now, the people I tell this, well, after they expect to stink scenario, usually they say they learn from it and actually find ways to become better before they even think about throwing their hands in. Next thing you know, success happens over and over and over again, because they expect to stink and they learn from it.
that's right. And you know what? That's the beauty of an anthology, is that you have people all around you who got over that stink, who can help you get over that stink on your, maybe not your first try, but then it goes to an editor and then you make it better. Then somebody reads it and says, you know what will make it better? That feedback. The beauty of the Toastmasters program is feedback. And in an anthology, you get all that feedback from the other authors.
And I tell you, it's always best to expect to stink and be better, because if you expect to stink and become better, you become a rose. But if you expect to stink and just give up, you're still stuck in the manure. So you have that happen. You have
I
that
like
happen.
that. May I borrow that?
Go for it. Hey, why not? This is all about hiring people, and go ahead and borrow that, whether it be rose or manure or somewhere in between. Borrow that. All right. Now, the next question I do have for you is, how can more people know about your books? Where can they actually go to get a copy of those books?
You can look my name up, Francine Juhlin, on Amazon.
Ah, I tell you what, Francine Juhlin on Amazon. So if you're going to Amazon and are interested in purchasing these books, go type up Francine Juhlin. The name is right there, and just go to Amazon and purchase a copy of the book, and you'll be amazed with what she has written, and it's going to be truly fantastic. And meanwhile, also type in Jesse Oakley III, the Gig Means Happy People. Hey, nothing wrong with the shameless plugs, aren't there?
Not at all, not at all. And I just want to tell you that some of my biggest fans are between the ages of 50 and 80.
Woo, that's pretty good. Good target market.
They buy it to read to their grandchildren, and then they say, hey, I'm learning lessons too.
All right. So it benefits. It's a win-win situation right there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh
And
my
they're
goodness.
fun. And I have to kind of brag a little bit on my illustrator.
Oh wow. That's pretty that's some good illustration right there. Whew, that's beautiful. Makes me want actually I will buy a copy.
I'll buy a copy of yours too. And you know what? Here is a public service announcement for all authors. We love reviews. So please, if you've read a book, go write a review. Doesn't have to be fancy. Even I liked it is enough. Please, we love reviews.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, here's what I'm doing right now. I'm going on Amazon right now on my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and type up
Me too.
Francine Juhlin. This is a live recording. Francine Juhlin, Juhlin, and boop. There we go. The Magic Library. That's the book?
That's it.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase this book right now. Take it with me, and let's go over in the cart. Okay. Proceed to checkout. And we're going to go right into the payments. And let's see, we do that and place the order. And we're good to go and see and
Uh-huh. My order was placed before yours.
Hey, that's pretty good, pretty good. And I got my order right here too, so we are good to go. So
Yes.
we bought each other's copies. So you see, it's that easy. You have your phone, you have your laptop. Just go ahead and check out and purchase either Francine Juhlin's book or my book, and it's going to be truly fantastic.
Buy them both. Buy them both.
Well, buy them both. Why not? Buy them both. Oh my, we're just having too much fun here. My goodness.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to shout outs, this is the shout out portion of our meeting. Now, when it comes to giving a shout out to people that made this possible, it takes a team effort to actually help become an author. If you could give a shout out to people that made this possible for you, who would you like to give a shout out to?
Ken Rochon is my author, otherwise known as Dr. Smiley.
Ah.
Not only did he publish my book, but he is my mentor. He is my coach. He is my cheerleader. And do you know that he flew from Baltimore to Jacksonville for my book launch?
Ooh.
And then took me down to Tampa for a mastermind event that I would never have been able to go to on my own. So this shout out is if you want someone in your corner, he's the guy. Perfect Publishing.
All right. Sounds like an amazing, fantastic dude. Oh my goodness. Now, time flies when you're having a whole lot of fun. And we've been having a whole lot of fun with this episode on the Sunday Morning Chat series. There's one more question I must ask you. And it is for the people that watch this program. And these people are called the happy people. And they're always inspired by the words of wisdom that people have given at the end of this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series podcast. And if you were to give one more wise words of wisdom to my crew, my people, the happy people, what would it be?
Find a community. You have your community of happy people. We have our community of Toastmasters. I have my community of my believe people who are writing a book about believing that you can. And I have my community of Perfect Publishing. Without these communities giving me a big old hug, I would still be trying to write my first book.
Ooh, I tell you, they find a community, whether it be Toastmasters, authors, people that are making big differences. If you're able to do that, then you'll be in like gravy. I can tell you right now.
Oh, may I? One more plug, please.
Go for it. Go for it.
If you are a children's book author or know a children's book author or want to be a children's book author, every Friday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, we have a team of children's book authors who get together, share knowledge and inspiration, and we help each other become better authors and get a bigger impact in the lives of children.
I'll tell you what, now it's at 3 p.m. Eastern time, right? Every Friday?
3:30 p.m. Eastern every Friday. Just send me your email address and I will send you the Zoom invite.
All right. Thank you very much for that plug. And again, this has been the perfect bookend to a wonderful, wonderful episode. And on behalf of all the happy people that are watching this podcast, We thank you, Francine or Princess Francy, for spending time on the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. This has been good. Now, this concludes this episode of the Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. If you want more of information regarding this and other podcasts, go to prconnectionsradios.com, or you can actually go to YouTube and type in PR Connections. If you're able to do that, then you can check out the plethora of podcasts that are out there from PR Connections. But wait, there's more. If you want to see more interviews from yours truly about positive people making big differences in the community, go to the YouTube and type in Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. I know it's long, but Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III. And you'll see interviews that I've done from the past about plethora of positive people making big differences in the communities. These recordings were made either in 2020, 2021, 2024, and right here in 2025. Just go to Sunday Morning Chat, type in Sunday Morning Chat Series with Jesse Oakley III, and please subscribe, link, like, and follow, comment, whatever you can on that YouTube channel. And again, you can just check out more episodes like this on Sunday Morning Chat Series every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you get a chance to see more positive people that are making big differences in the community. On behalf of Francine, Princess Francy, myself, and all the happy people that are out there, this is Jesse Oakley III saying, until next time, you take care of yourself and have a good day. Bye.
PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.